You are tuned into the 5-Minute Signal. I am Vance Kross. This is not a broadcast. This is a frequency, a direct transmission from the bleeding edge of tomorrow delivered to you today. We cut through the noise, the narratives, and the manufactured hope to bring you the unvarnished truth. 5 minutes on the clock. Let's get to work. The wire is hot today with reports of a quiet revolution happening in the very soil beneath your feet. While the world was distracted by chatbots and image generators, a different kind of intelligence has been moving into the neighborhood. Leaked internal strategy documents from 3 of the largest institutional landholders on the planet have confirmed the deployment of Ghost Acreage protocols. We aren't talking about simple algorithmic pricing anymore. We are talking about autonomous acquisition bots that are purchasing high-density residential clusters not based on what the rent is today, but on what the data yield will be 5 years from now. These bots are looking at the predictive optimization of zip codes. They are tracking the migration of high-value remote workers, the density of 5G infrastructure, and the proximity to upcoming automated logistics hubs. If a neighborhood shows a 90% probability of becoming a high-output data node by 2030, the bots buy every available square inch today. They don't care about the people currently living there. To the algorithm, the current tenants are just low-resolution placeholders waiting to be replaced by higher-value assets. This matters because the concept of a community is being systematically replaced by the concept of an optimized network. For a century, real estate was a game of location, location, location. In the era of the signal, real estate is a game of data, data, data. This shift matters because when an AI determines the value of a street, it isn't looking at the charm of the local coffee shop or the quality of the schools. It's looking at the efficiency of the human livestock that occupies the space. We are seeing the birth of algorithmic gentrification. In the old world, gentrification was slow. It involved artists moving in, then coffee shops, then developers. It took a decade. Now it happens in a millisecond in a server farm in Northern Virginia. When the machine decides a zip code is ripe for optimization, the ghost acreage is claimed. Property taxes are manipulated via high-frequency appeals, local businesses are squeezed by predictive insurance spikes, and the current residents find themselves living in a neighborhood that has already been sold to a future they aren't invited to attend. The hard truth is one that no realtor or city council member will ever tell you. You are no longer a tenant or a homeowner. You are a data point in a liability assessment. The anti-hope here is simple. You cannot out-negotiate an algorithm that has already modeled your eventual eviction 3 years before you even considered moving. The machine doesn't hate you. It doesn't even see you. It only sees your predictive churn. If your income, your spending habits, and your digital footprint suggest that you won't contribute to the high-yield future of that specific node, you are a bug in the code, and the code is designed to self-correct. The reality of the automation age is that the physical world is being terraformed to match the digital one. The ghost acreage is the territory the machines have already conquered while we were still arguing about property lines. If you think your lease or your deed is a shield, you're playing by the rules of a game that ended 5 years ago. But we don't just stare into the abyss. We optimize, we find the edge, and we hold it. If the world is being mapped by bots, you need to learn how to walk between the pixels. The machine is efficient, but it is rigid. It relies on patterns, and patterns can be disrupted. Your first actionable move is to perform a local data obfuscation audit. The bots are buying your neighborhood because they like the data they see. Stop giving it to them for free. Start using analog transactions for your local life. Pay cash at the corner store. Stop checking in at local landmarks on social media. If the algorithm sees a data dead zone in a neighborhood it's trying to model, the predictive confidence drops. When the confidence drops, the investment slows. You aren't just hiding, you're making the ghost acreage too expensive for the machine to calculate. Second, diversify your physical footprint. Do not tie 100% of your net worth or your life to a single high optimization zone. The most resilient survivors in 2026 are those who maintain a presence in what I call the blind spots, neighborhoods or rural areas that lack the 5 grams density and smart city infrastructure the bots crave. You need a foothold in a place the machine considers low yield. While the elites are being funneled into optimized pods in the city centers, you keep a sanctuary in the analog margins. Third, master the hyper-local human network. The one thing a real estate AI cannot model is a handshake. Build deep, offline relationships with your actual neighbors and local property owners. Form neighborhood associations that prioritize human occupancy over corporate optimization. When you move your community interactions from the glass to the grass, you create a layer of social friction that the algorithm can't process. The machine thrives on a fragmented population it can move like chess pieces. A unified analog community is a fortress that no Ghost Acreage protocol can easily breach. The map is being redrawn by an intelligence that doesn't breathe. Your job is to make sure you're still standing on the territory when the ink dries. I'm Vance Kross. This has been the 5-Minute Signal. Stay sharp.